Hey guys, it's Joshy here, and I am back with another Sun and Moon dice battle. Now this one is a little bit long, but it's the first one I've done with numbers, so I didn't really want to speed it up too much. So what I mean by numbers is I've got the roll laid out, so you can see what I've rolled each turn. So this one was against Marcos, flag from Pimp Nice Chat, and yeah, it was actually quite fun. So I lead off with my Roserade, which I rolled to get. I didn't show the rolls though to pick the Pokemon because I just felt that was a bit useless, and then it just gets a bit confusing because you don't know which Pokemon sit in each spot. So anyway, this turn I rolled a 4, which is my Dazzling Gleam. I believe it, it didn't do too much, but it didn't do too little either. Like, Roserade's actually really quite good Pokemon overall, and this is an Assault Vest Roserade, so having that drop in my special attack isn't great, but So I rolled a 2 this turn, and I thought, not the best, and even with this swap, it's still not the best, so I get a Giga Drain off, and I hadn't lost any HP. It doesn't do too bad, it's 4 hit KO, but I really don't want to be taking much more. And then I rolled a 4, which isn't too bad. It's going to do a bit of damage, but unfortunately, he's obviously rolled a 6, so he's been able to go straight for his Z move, which is Acid Pour Down, which is not good. I'm like, okay, well, I'm guessing this is coming off Poison Jab, a physical move, so I'm a little lucky there. I haven't had a drop in my defense, just my special defense, so I just lived that there on 21 HP. So I was like, awesome, not too bad, get a decent hit off, and then, I roll a 3, but he rolls a 5 again, so he has to swap, so I'm like, okay, this isn't going too bad. So I got, Shadow Ball works well. And that's going to hit, decent against Rapidash, but not as much as a Sludge Bomb would. So I roll a 2 this turn. I'm like, okay, well, I'm not complaining about rolling a 2 because he got Solar Beam. So I'm going to get a bit of HP back there, which is good. I need the HP. And doesn't take me out much, but if I get the right roll, and then I roll a 1, I'm like, yes, okay, please survive this. I know I have had a sharp drop in my special defense, but let's hope I can live this, and I do live that Solar Beam, and Rapidash is even Life Orb, so that did nothing. I mean, I'm very resistant. And the Sludge Bomb is going to take that Rapidash out, so I'm like, ooh, okay, so of course a bit of damage, and taking out 1 with Roserade, so I'm not upset by these efforts, so this is going pretty well. So I roll a 2, I'm like, okay, Giga Drain again, oh well, I'll get a bit of HP back, and he's going for the Hone Claw, so he's going to hit me hard. Anything he hits me with now is going to take me out, so I'm like, either way, doesn't matter, and I just miss out on killing there. I'm like, damn it, that would have been cool if I could have taken another one out. And so I roll again, and I get a 4, and then he gets the same again, so he has to go for the Home Claw, so this is awesome. I'm like, this is gone. I've been able to take out 2 out with the starting Pokemon. This is pretty good. I'm really, really stoked about that. Not that often I get a decent start to half my battles, I tell you. And then comes in the Altaria. I'm like, okay, well, if I roll a 4 and he can't attack me, then he's going to take a hit. But unfortunately, he rolls a Dragon Claw, and I really don't have that much health. So being a stab move, I'm down. So I'm not disappointed, but I mean, how can you be? So I'm like, okay, in comes Dodrio, so I'm like, okay, well, what do we roll? So I rolled a 5, so I got to swap out. But luckily, when I roll a 5, I can choose who I want. So I'm going to bring in my Togedemaru, because if this thing's going to hit me hard or hit me at all, at least he's going to take some damage. Then he goes for the Dragon Dance. I'm like, Altaria being a dragon especially can run so many different sets on so many different moves. Obviously physical, but I don't know, could carry the Earthquake or anything. I rolled a 6, so I thought I'm going straight for the well, I mean, why wouldn't you go for the Zing Zap? I'm going to do a bit of damage to him at least. And then Smiley Face comes in and I do minimal damage to that. And I'm like, ugh. But then I roll a 5. I'm like, good, I'm out of here. That's my only attacking move on Togedemaru, if you've seen any of my other recent videos. So I bring in my shiny Dodrio again. And I'm like, at least if I get, I need to, though, rely on Drill Peck. Because then I realized I've got 2 normal moves, a fighting move, and Drill Peck. So this ain't that great. Then I roll a 5 again, so I'm like, oh well, not too bad. I'll bring in Drud again. I've got Sucker Punch and some other strong moves. I should be able to put a dent in this thing, so I should be able to take it out. So he goes for Giga Drain, does a little bit. He's going to get that bit of HP back, which, if it does keep going, could be a problem. I'm like, okay, well, I rolled a 1, so I was like, yay, Iron Tail, do a bit of damage, and a Myth. And I'm like, oh, god damn it. Okay, so he's going for Flash Cannon. That's going to hit, hard enough. That's going to be a problem. And I don't know what happened there. Quick Claw activating there. I don't know if that's how it shows in playback that it activates. I thought it wouldn't activate it before it showed HP. But I get the Poison Tail off. I do minimal, get no added effect, which sucks. And Druddigan is going down there. So I'm like, bummer. Okay, so Druddigan did almost nothing. So we're about even now. We're 2 down each. So I thought, oh well, rolled, and I thought Leron's not a bad one to bring in. You know, I'm not necessarily strong against all his moves, but I have got Eviolite and I'm decent. You know, I think I'm max defense, max HP, but still to the special defensive side, I'm holding out really well. So I'm able to get the Toxic off on this Delmise. So it's going to get worn down even if I can't hit it too hard with anything else. And, you know, I roll a 3, and I'm like, that's not too bad, actually, for me. If he stayed in, it would have been good. Yeah, he didn't, but it's still good, because I'm able to get the rest off, so I'm able to get my HP back and keep going from where I left off. It is a little bit hard when I know he's got at least 2 special attackers, because well, I'm assuming, and I know because I had the battle, Shiinotic's a special attacker. And so is Delmise, so I'm like, what do we got? And then he brings in his Ordino. And I have versed this Ordino before, and I know it's mega and a physical set, so it actually appeared in a few dice multis, I believe, and some other battles. And so it gets a wild charge. I rolled a 3, and I'm like, damn it, if I could have just rolled a 4 and got Sleep Talk, that would have been really cool. But, you know, I'm not complaining. This thing can't touch me too well. And then he's able to go for the workup. I'm like, okay, well, I rolled a 6, so I'm allowed to pick any move I want. So I'm actually, even though I could pick the Toxic, I'm going to go for the Mud Slap. Now, reason being is because if this thing does get a couple of workups and doesn't have to swap due to his rolls, I need to be able to do something with it. And then I roll a 6 again, and I'm like, oh, nice, 2 in a row. Like, usually not that lucky. So I'm able to get the Toxic off. And so now this thing has a little bit of an accuracy drop, but also has that Toxic up. So he's going to go down eventually. And that's going to stop him being able to cause a big sweepish movement against my team at this point. Especially now that we're back on even playing fields. And so I thought, okay, well, I rolled a 5, so I'm going to bring Togedemaru back in, because this thing being physical, anything it hits me with, I should at least resist. And then, even though he's boosted, and then he gets the Iron Barbs plus the Rocky Helmet recoil, but damage. So that's good for me. So I'm like, okay, well, let's see what we roll. Unfortunately, that Wish has recovered him, but thanks to the Toxic, he's going to slowly be worn down here until, you know, nothing left. So I rolled a 2, so that's my Zing Zap. So I'm like, that's not too bad. I'll get a decent hit, you know, what, a quarter, maybe just under, a fifth. But that's fine with me, you know, he's going to get the recoil damage plus the Toxic, and it's starting to build up, so he's not going to be around much longer. I'm like, okay, good, if I can get rid of this thing, as I said, with the workups up, if he doesn't roll a 5, I need to get rid of it before it starts taking out a fair few more. So anyway, this turn, I rolled a 2 again, and I'm like, okay, well, once again, not complaining, but I would have rather roll a Spiky Shield or a Wish, so I could get myself in the right atmosphere, but right area to hit with. But the Zing Zap's going to, you know, I'm not going to complain. He's at that range where Zing Zap's easily going to take it out. So even though he did get the Mega Evolution just at the end there with a 6 he rolled, he wasn't actually able to get anything off. So I was like, I'm not complaining. So in comes Shiinotic, and I roll my 3rd 2 in a row. And that's going to take the Zing Zap really well. And I was worried about what move I was going to get hit by, but he goes for Charge Beam and roll Charge Beam and completely misses. Now, honestly, I hate that. I think Charge Beam shouldn't miss. If you're only going to give it a small percentage chance to actually raise your special attack, it should be 100% accuracy. It just doesn't make sense to me to be able to miss sometimes or whenever it's vital, and then not always raise your special attack. Anyway, I rolled a 4, and this is useless because unless that Altaria is carrying Earthquake, I'm not avoiding anything with it. So I'm like, okay, Togedemaru is getting low now, which isn't good, you know. But lucky for me, I did get the Wish last turn, so I'm no longer low. I'm easily back into this. And I rolled a 2 again, so at least I'm getting my Zing Zap. And lucky for me, he does end up rolling a 5, so has to swap out there after getting his special attack boost. So that thing's not going to be as much of a problem. And I know that Zing Zap doesn't do much, but it's probably just done enough that I'm going to be able to get rid of him really quicker. Well, not quicker, it's going to put him close to the Toxic Death, but I believe he will survive just, I can't remember actually, We'll see in 2 seconds. So I rolled a 5, had to swap. He's going to go rolls and gets the Whirlpool. So now he did realise after he used it that he can't actually have Whirlpool being a trapping move in the dice battles. But no skin off my teeth. So, you know, it's looking a little bit stronger on my side. You know, he's got 3 left, I got 4. But he ends up actually rolling enough to get a swap there, which did suck. But I rolled a 2, so I got rage. So I'm like, this isn't too bad. If I get hit by a move and live, I'm going to get an attack boost. And as long as I get a good attack, it's going to work. Then I roll a 2 again. I'm like, oh, well, at least I'm outspeeding. Then he gets Dragon Claw. I'm like, good, I was worried about Dragon Dance. So I get the Dragon Claw. I just live it. I get the attack boost from my rage. And I'm like, yes, okay, just Drill Peck and I've got this. And I get Jump Kick. And by the looks of the damage from that Jump Kick, Drill Peck probably would have taken this Altaria out at that range with the attack boost. And if not, it would have gone extremely close. So that's a shame. And I go down there. So Leron comes out, rolled, got Leron. And okay, well, let's see what happens. And I roll a 5. So I'm like, okay, here we go. So I'll swap back into Togedemaru, expecting a hit. It hasn't revealed an Earthquake or anything, so I'm doubtful he's carrying it. And then he goes for Roost. I believe he did roll a 6 at this stage, which did suck because that Roost, I'm like, no, not stalling. I need to take this thing out. And I missed with that damn roll of a high jump kick. And now I rolled a 3, so I get, wish off. But at this stage, I'm just like, I just need to get rid of this. If I could, possibly poison him or anything, that'd be great. I need to just be able to stop this thing doing a lot of work. So from that, I can see that he's not going to do too much damage to me without getting a fair few, or at least a decent amount of Dragon Dances up, because I resist it and a max defense, max HP. So I rolled the 4, but didn't matter. I got my wish back, so I'm almost on full HP, which is really good for Togedemaru. And he rolls a 5, so he has to swap out. And I'm like, okay, that's not too bad considering he has got it up. Got it up. Got a Dragon Dance up, not another D. And I rolled a 5 as well, so I had to swap. Which didn't worry me at all, actually, because Smiley Face's death fodder now, literally will not live being sent out thanks to the poison. So bye-bye that guy. And now he's only got 2 left, I got 3. So if I play this right, I should... It's not even playing. If I roll good rolls, I could possibly do something really well with this. So then he gets a 5 and has to swap back into Shiinotic. I'm like, oh, damn it. Then I rolled the 5 too, which was annoying because, as I said, if I could have just get a Toxic up on that damn Altaria, that threat's going to be so little in comparison to what it is now. So he rolls a 5 again, and I roll a 6. So I was like, okay, well, what should I use, And I thought, oh, I'm just going for a Zing Zap again. It's the only attack I can do. It does nice damage, puts him in range, so I'm like, okay, please. And then we get a 2, I'm like, yes! And he got Roost. I'm like, no! Damn it, that was in good range, but so annoying. So I'm like, okay, well, I went for the Zing Zap again, and then this time I rolled a 5, and I'm like, okay, well, I got to swap, so does he, so we'll get back to this Altaria, but I really wish I could poison. I need to get rid of this Shiinotic too, but it doesn't seem as big of a threat at this point as Altaria, sorry. Anyway, so I rolled a 4, which is Sleep Talk, which is absolutely useless while I'm awake. Then I roll a 1, get Toxic, and it misses. So I'm like, okay, well, if I can poison this thing even, then this thing's going out of my way and out of my hair. So then I get a 1 again, which is really good. I got 2 1s in a row, so I got the Toxic up, and I'm able to, put pressure on this thing. It can keep Giga draining and getting a bit back if he gets the right rolls or anything like that, but eventually, again, this thing's going down. So I thought, oh well, let's hope we get get this up. Let's hope he gets a swap, or we end up with this Toxic on the Altaria as well. So anyway, I rolled a 2, which I'm like, okay, well, Mud Slap's not too bad. I'm not bothered about that. Get a bit of special attack accuracy drop, so he's going to have more of a chance to miss, which he does there with the Charge Beam again, and get to slowly work up that Toxic. Then I roll a 1 again. I'm like, oh, I hope he rolls a 5, and he didn't. So he's still in, goes with Charge Beam, hits, does minimal. I'm like, okay, well, can I have a 3 soon, please? Or a 6, so I can rest? Because I kind of need that now. because I'm getting quite low. Then I get a 5, so I'm like, oh, okay, I got to swap here. And I was like, oh, well, bring back in Togedemaru, take the hit, because what he's hitting me with is not going to be very effective. Then I can go from there. And then it was a good swap because he got the Sludge Bomb, and I was like, yes, like, thank you. So then I'm like, okay, what am I getting? And then I roll a 5 again, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I keep rolling double 5s at times. And Leron comes back in, I'm like, okay, well, as long as I don't get hit too hard, and then he has the Giga Drain. I'm like, damn it. I didn't get a poison, and no one else can poison Altaria. I'm like, oh, okay, well, I got 2 left, he's got 2 left, and one of his is poisoned. So even now, you know, he's going down next turn. So I thought, okay, well, Togedemaru, I rolled, got Togedemaru's coming back in, so that's fine. I thought, you know, Zing Zap, whatever I get will work. And then I roll the 2, so I get the Zing Zap, I'm like, it's probably not going to take him out at this range, but it'll put him there for the Toxic, which I was correct. He's going to go for the Giga Drain, so he does get a little bit of damage off on Togedemaru, but minimal, really. And so even though he did get a bit of HP back, he's easily in range to go down there. So that Shiinotic's down, and so we've got one Pokemon left on this team. So I'm like, okay, if this goes right, it all comes down to the rolls, because, you know, I can take this out, but because when a Pokemon has healing moves, it can make it hard. So anyway, I got a 6 this turn, and he got Sky Attack, so I was like, okay, well, don't flinch. Please don't flinch, because I'm expecting, as he does, to have the Power Herb. I'm like, okay, well, these wings, yeah, and does minimal. I'm like, cool, awesome, got through it, Zing Zap. But then I realized it didn't actually activate, even though it's physical, my Spiky Shield and Rocky Helmet, because that would have put him in range to get taken out. I'm like, damn it. So I rolled a 5, and I was like, okay, well, I got Pyro left in the back, so as long as I hit this with, you know, one of my 2 stronger moves, I should be able to do a bit of work, because we are, I believe we are, let me double check. Oh, no, sorry, he's a female, I'm a male, so I have to just hit him with the right move, because I have Rivalry, and then I rolled and got Solar Beam. I'm like, okay, well, he got Dragon Claw, but Snatch would have even been better if he possibly did use Dragon Dance, because then I can take the boosts and go from there, so I'm faster. So thanks to rolling Solar Beam, Pyro literally does nothing. So I'm like, okay, well, Togedemaru's back in. So if this guy rolls the right thing, he can kill himself by hitting me, or I can kill him. So I rolled a 4, I'm like, okay, well, Electromagnetism isn't going to do anything. And I believe he rolled a 5 that turn, which means it equals a 6. So I was like, oh, like, damn it. And I'm like, oh, far out. And then, sorry, I think that was entered wrong. I got a 2, not a 4. My mistake. On that last turn, but this turn I get the 4, sorry, and I have to go for the Magnet Rise, so I can't do anything. He's getting more boosts. I'm like, oh, even with boosts he's not doing too much, and I can heal, but I need him to not just stop. Alright, so he gets Sky Attack again. I'm like, oh, well, at least I get a free turn. You know, I did get a 5, which makes it a 6, so I thought I'm just going for Wish this turn. He won't take me out too soon, but I can get some HP back, whether it be just what I'm missing now or a little bit extra. It doesn't matter, but with the Sky Attack I will be more. So I'm getting close to death, but thanks to the Wish it won't matter. But I get the flinch, and I'm like, damn it, I got a 2. I could have, you know, possibly Zing Zapped at that stage. And then he gets another Dragon Dance. I'm like, oh, he's getting the right rolls at this stage. This Altaria is really clutching, and this is making me salty. So with the 4 I get Magnet Rise again, useless. Then I roll 4 again, and I'm like, oh, and he gets another wrist. I'm like, this is just pretty much GG at this stage. Like, I cannot do anything, and it's frustrating the hell out of me. So, I mean, I'm just going to go for it. This turn I did roll a 2, but is this, let me just check, and yeah, he gets his boost, yeah. And I have no Zing Zap left, guys. I'm out of Zing Zaps. Unfortunately, if I could have saved a couple or just poisoned this thing. But thanks to being out of Zing Zaps, I actually physically can't touch this Pokemon. So I've got to be able to get the right heals, but he just keeps getting the right rolls to get Dragon Dances. Like, if he wasn't getting Dragon Dances and we're using Dragon Claws, it could have worked out that he was able to take himself low enough to cause enough damage. But, you know, he's just getting Roost and Dragon Dance at this stage, and it's putting me pretty much in an impossible position. So now if I roll a 2 at all, guys, it actually goes straight to a 3 because I have no number 2s left in PP-wise in my move. So I just went for the Spiky Shield there because I got the chance to roll a 6, so I thought I might as well do something. Anyway, this time I got a 4, so I had to go for electromagnetism. It does take me under health, but it doesn't matter. He does get that little bit of damage off Iron Barbs and Rocky Helmet. So if I get the right rolls, I may be able to stall him out at this stage, but he's going to have to get the right rolls to hit me as well. So I'm like, oh, come on, do I get the chance? Can I? Gets Dragon Claw again, and I'm like, damn it, I think I'm too low. And I am, so I am going to get taken out there, and even though I do get a bit more damage, it sucks because he wasn't low enough, and I missed that kill a few times in a row, and I was like, ah! But that's dice battles for you. So that's how they go, you know. Sometimes they work out in your favor, sometimes they don't. But guys, I did really enjoy that, and I've been meaning to get to it, but I just had to edit it, and then on top of editing, I had to add the numbers in, which is just frustrating and fiddly. But I made sure I did it for you guys, and if you do like the numbers at the top, please let me know in the comments if it makes it a bit easier to follow. I'm trying to make it clearer, but, you know, it's just, I can't record their rolls as well, and as I said, there's no use me recording my rolls when it comes to, like, if I roll a 5, I can pick any Pokemon I want, but if someone dies or the first Pokemon sent out in battle, I roll to decide who that is, and it's too hard to put those rolls up because you can't see my bottom screen, and once I've swapped 3 or 4 Pokemon in with 5s or deaths or whatever, the whole order changes up, and then sometimes, you know, if I have 3 Pokemon and I roll, I'll just say, okay, if I get 1 or 4, it's the first one, 2 or 5, it's the second, or 3 or 6 is the third. Same me rolling until I get the exact one, but in a way that works out, and I know a few other people who sometimes do that. Anyway guys, if you did like this video, please do. Let's Dragon Claw that like button today guys, because you know, it does help out, and as I said, leave a comment if you do like that, but leave a comment for anything, suggestions, whatever. I love hearing from you guys in the comments, it's always cool. I actually haven't battled or seen Marcos in the chat in a while, so if you are still alive, please let me know, because I haven't seen you. And yeah, I do have my giveaway team coming up in just a few days. I've just got to get some battles together, which I'm working on, so I really hope you keep an eye out for that, because I'm hoping I get more entries. I know, yeah, okay, a giveaway team usually gets a few more views and a few people onto it, and that'd be great for, you know, for my channel and everything, just because I'm growing and want to get bigger. But I really wanted to do and have wanted to do some giveaways for a while, so I thought let's do a big one off the bat and see if we can get a few people involved. So if you're at all interested, please do enter, because you know, I want to give some competition for the person who's going to win it. Like, you know, I don't want it just to go to one person who goes, I'll have it, and no one else takes it. Like, I want it to be interesting. But anyway guys, I'll stop babbling until my next video. I'll see ya.